From an organizational perspective, implementing DEI practices requires commitment, education, and ongoing efforts to challenge biases, foster inclusivity, and to create equitable opportunities for all individuals. And when considering diversity, equity, and inclusion, companies should take into account several key considerations. For example, leadership commitment. Everything starts with the tone from the top, which is why it's so important to have commitment to DEI from your organizational leadership. Leadership plays a crucial role in driving DEI initiatives, and so it's important for senior leaders to demonstrate a genuine commitment to DEI, actively championing its importance and integrating it into the company's values, mission, and strategic goals. It's also important for companies to look inward and to assess their current systems and work on addressing any potential biases that they may discover. Companies can do this by evaluating their policies, practices, and decision-making policies to identify and address any biases that may exist. This includes examining recruitment and hiring practices, performance evaluations, promotions, and compensation to ensure fairness and impartiality. It's also important to value true diversity within an organization, meaning diversity of experience, background, expertise, and thought. Companies should actively seek to attract, hire, and retain individuals from a variety of backgrounds, but doing so requires creating inclusive job descriptions, expanding recruitment networks, implementing diverse interview panels, and offering equal opportunities for growth and advancement. Companies should also work to develop an inclusive workplace culture by fostering an inclusive environment where all employees feel valued, respected, and empowered to contribute. Now, this can be achieved through promoting open communication, providing diversity and inclusion training, and implementing inclusive policies and practices. Changing the way we operate can be very difficult and often requires that we educate stakeholders on the underlying reasons for the desired change. That means companies need to provide ongoing training and education on DEI topics to help raise awareness, challenge biases, and foster a more inclusive workplace. Now, this can include workshops, seminars, and diversity-related resources to help employees and other stakeholders develop a better understanding of different perspectives and experiences. Change is more likely to occur when the desired outcomes are clearly defined and the progress measured and shared. Therefore, companies should also establish metrics and regularly measure progress on DEI initiatives. Now, this includes setting goals, tracking diversity metrics, conducting employee surveys, and regularly reporting on progress. And perhaps most important, holding leaders accountable for meeting DEI objectives is crucial for sustained improvement. Finally, for an organization to successfully integrate DEI principles in a meaningful and sustainable way, it is necessary to seek external partnerships and community engagement. Engaging with external organizations and communities can provide valuable insights, resources, and opportunities for collaboration. And partnering with diverse suppliers and supporting community initiatives can also demonstrate a company's commitment to DEI beyond its own walls. Now, while the specific terminology, diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, is likely to change over time, the overarching principles have been long founded and are increasingly seen as necessary to building successful and long-lasting organizations. That is why it's important to note that DEI efforts should be continuous and evolving, reflecting the changing needs and dynamics of the workforce and society as a whole.